Hey guys, Matt here, Javelina. I've got another great property out in West Texas in Brewster County. It's about a 10-acre property, and this one actually shares a border with Big Bend National Park. So it's in the Cedar Springs region of Terlingua Ranch. That region's known for having more wildlife, good for hunting and stuff because of the springs that are there. Produces more vegetation, and the animals like it. So there's more hunting opportunities in this region. It's a little desolate, but don't let that deter you. It's an adventure getting out there. So let me fly into the computer now. I want to show you this property on Google Earth. Here we are at the good old US of A. And I'm going to flash a pin out in West Texas, and it's going to show you this property. So it is Tract 6677. Right there, you can see it flashing at the bottom middle of the screen. So to fly in here, and get you a little bit closer. Down into West Texas. You can see that the Big Bend Desert, this property is within it. And then if I turn on parks, you're going to soon see Big Bend National Park and Big Bend State Park. So Big Bend National Park is where the pin is. It's all the green area and this to the east. And Big Bend State Park is to the west. So there you go. There's Big Bend State Park, green area, and Big Bend National Park. Flying it down closer to the property, I'm going to turn off that pin. I'm going to turn on the approximate property outline. You're going to see it come into play here in a second, so it's going to be in yellow. So fly it down closer, you'll see that the yellow is the approximate property outline, and green is the approximate border of Big Bend Ranch National Park, or Big Bend National Park. Getting a little bit closer, I'm going to show you some cool features about this property. So you can see there's dirt road access in here, which the roads are maintained by the Property Owners Association, which we'll get into a little bit later. It appears that this property encompasses part of this what appears to be a water feature down in the southwest corner. So if I take a satellite time-lapse view, you can kind of see what this looks like here at different times of the year. So this is February of 16, April of 13, October of 2008. It's super green, and you can tell that there's water in there, so that'll attract wildlife for sure. You have a better chance at hunting and stuff out there. This is October of 05, and then kind of gets a little grainy back here, but we can go way back too. I'm going to go back to the most recent images. So this image is from, let's see here. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it says January 2017. So it's a fairly good depiction of what the property looks like now. I'm going to turn on the corners for you. And show you the views in the different directions. So first I'm going to face you up towards the north. Here's view to the north. Check out those mountains. Huge mountain range. Now I'm going to turn you to the east. So to the east, that is Big Bend National Park that you see in the light, or the thin green line there. So this property shares a border with the national park, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to turn you to the south. There you go. Southwest, you'll start to see this ridge line that's super close to the property. One of the main access points to this property is you actually traverse this ridge line. Not the only access point. There's lots. Part of the adventure is finding a good route, or a route that's good for you. So here's the west. Finally, I'm going to turn you, there you go, northwest. You can see the rest of that ridge line. And then back to the north. So if we do a quick sweeping view of this whole area, feel free to pause this video whenever you want to check it out. You can see there's views everywhere. Everywhere you look on this property, you're going to get views. Great views. All right, now I want to show you a path that I've found to get to the property. Like I said, there's multiple different paths, so this isn't the only one that you can use. Fly you out here. Keep the pin on the property so you know its location. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and turn on some roads so you have a general idea of where the roads are. A little bit closer, they'll start to come into view. So Highway 385 is to the east of the property and Highway 118 is to the west. There are the yellow lines on the screen right now. So here, from Highway 118, here's one of the main ways that we found to get to the property. So that green line right there is about 8.5 miles. The red line is about 14.9 miles. And that blue line is about 3.82 miles. So if we zoom in, I'm going to show you this a little bit closer. So coming in off of Highway 118, I can show you this entrance point right here. There you go. That's one of the main ranch roads, Terlingua Ranch Road, and you can see it's paved. So this 8.5 mile stretch is paved, so that's good. Oh. So follow Terlingua Ranch Road to the east off Highway 118 until you're going to turn or exit off of it and go kind of to the northeast and then to the north. So in Cedar Springs, you can see the roads right here. There you go. Cedar Springs, Terlingua Ranch Road. So you're going to turn north onto Cedar Springs Road, and that's the red line. That's going to be approximately 14.9 miles for you to go through all this great country. Fantastic views. You're going to go up the mountains around. You'll see some residences. There's not tons, but there's a few. You can see you get to traverse through all these mountain ranges and stop, take a ton of photos. You're going to want them. And then finally, the green line, or the kind of turquoise line that you see, is about 3.82 miles. So if I bring in here, you can see that there's some residences in here as well. And then this property is far northeastern corner of Terlingua Ranch, so there it is. Let me show you this ridge line over here, because that's going to be, I don't want you to go out there and get stuck or not be able to get down it. So I'm going to show you the best I can here on this access point. So here's that ridge that you saw earlier. If I turn this off, you can see that there's a little 4x4 trail that comes down through here. So you'll just have to check that out. But there are other ways you can get to this property as well, which I noted. So one of the other ways, you can actually come in from Highway 385 to the west, or sorry, to the east. We did find a gate, but you can go around it. So this would be an easier route if you'd like. You come over here on Main Park Road, Highway 385. There's a little ranger station, I believe, right here. That you'll pass, and you'll turn onto Chalk Draw Road. Imagery is not loading from there, but you'll follow Chalk Draw until you get to, there's a gate right in here somewheres. But you can actually just go around the individual's property. But that's why we highlighted the other way to get there. But if you do take this route, from the east, it'll probably be easier. You just got to figure out your way around the individual's property that gated it off. Which on the satellite, when it does load, it does look like it. There are 4x4 trails that go around it. So the property is this little dip right in the middle of the screen that's fenced off. You just got to go around it, and then you're in national park land, so you can traverse all through there. Power's pretty close to this property. Found some power lines right on this ridge line. So they run down the ridge line, so not too far. If you want power, you should be able to get it there without too much difficulty. Now I want to bring you over to the World Wide Web and show you a few things. So the first thing I want to show you is terlinguaranch.com. So here it is. So you can go here, check out what all Terlingua Ranch has to offer. They got cabins, guest rooms, RV hookups, an airstrip, a restaurant. There's tons of activities and attractions, so feel free to go check that out. Next, I want to show you Poatry's website. That's Poatri. Now, they're the Property Owners Association, so it stands for Property Owners Association of Terlingua Ranch. And you can go in here and check out all sorts of stuff. So right now I've got a map pulled up where it's an interactive map that you can bring up and just click on maps and go to interactive map right there. And you can come see what they've got as the property outline pretty easily. Tract 6677, there it is. So that's just approximate overlay onto another map. You can see the very corner of that pond down there. Gets the very corner, southwest corner of the property hits that pond, or appears to hit that pond. Here's their main website you can see. Go check them out. Now, Property Owners Association fees are cheap. They're only $175.20 a year this year. Terlingua Ranch, here's some photos from Google Images I just pulled up. You can see the surrounding areas. Get a general idea for what the land looks like out there. Big Bend is very close, like I said earlier. This property shares a border with Big Bend National Park. Tons of stuff to do out there. Now I want to bring you into our website. So here's property listing on our website. To get to it, all you need to do from our homepage is click Land for Sale and scroll down till you see this property right here. It is Tract 6677. Click on that. It'll bring you into there. We've got some photos, information, what you're going to get with this property. So Big Bend National Park, since this property shares a border with it, you get direct access to over 800,000 acres of national parklands. That's pretty cool. There's all sorts of wildlife in the Cedar Springs region, like we alluded to earlier: mule deer, quail, mountain lions. I mean, all sorts of stuff. Property info. Here's everything you need to know about the property. Property taxes are only $42.93 in 2017, and like I said, the association dues are about $175 a year. Purchasing this property, get the info here. Currently have it listed at $7,000 cash, and we're happy to finance that as well. We can work with you on these financing terms. We're going to create a mutually beneficial relationship for both parties. So please contact us if you would like to know more about that. Lastly, I want to show you our social media sites. First one is Facebook. So here's our Facebook site. It's at Savvy Lands USA. Scroll through here, like us, follow us, and we post here all the time. Post all of our new properties, get everything up there as quick as we can. Instagram, same thing, at Savvy Lands USA, as you can see here. Again, follow us here as well, because we post here a lot, and you want to be updated on all of our updates and get our most recent properties. And we're on Twitter as well. So post all three of those. We're on them quite frequently. And yeah, we've got a lot of good properties coming up. We've got a lot of good properties on our website right now, and we hope to hear from you soon and make a deal with you. Hope you like this video. And if you're looking for a property that's close to a seasonal water feature that probably attracts wildlife in Terlingua Ranch in the Cedar Springs region that's connected to Big Bend National Park, it's a great property for you. Feel free to reach out to us, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, guys.